get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Play fake, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Completes this one to Kraft. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. 4th down, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw, here's Love. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 now. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jayden Reed the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hold on. Check.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Lions, and let's go. 1st and 10 at the
1st down throw from Goff. He's on the move. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they could play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Rolling left, buying some time. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing on first down, Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Packers driving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, here's Love. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Love to throw again. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Brian Branch has it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
This is reeled in by Reed. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes out to the left. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jayden Reed the touchdown. His second scoring catch. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football back across midfield before going down inside inside the 45-yard line on the return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Packers take their first time out. Takes the handoff, now Love. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Love out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 13. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Goff setting to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it, Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again, it's Goff. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun snap here to go. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hey, Shell.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The bat's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Cut by Jacobs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Packers first down.
Play fake, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Love from the gun. That finds Jacobs complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting a receiver in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense.
2 for 1. Whirling. Done.
On 1st down, it's gone. And they pick him off again. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.